Yeah, hi everybody at YouTube, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. Anybody watching this, there is no email better. Hold on a minute. I got a call. Give me a second. Hello? Hey, if you ever get bored, I'm doing interval stuff on Wednesdays now. I'm trying to get back in shape. Okay. I know. Right around 7. Yeah, you can meet over by the, well, I meet inside the gym with, in the rec center, and my trainer comes out. It's $16 an hour, and he just yells at me, writes down our stuff. But like today I did 3, 2, 1, 3 minutes hard, 2 minutes 1. I did 4 sets of that, 30-second recoveries. It's just stuff on the grass, nothing crazy. Next week I want to do hill repeats. But yeah. Well, to give you an idea, I did 3 by 1 mile. I'm not in that great, so but I ran a 6:04 mile. I rested 2.5 minutes. I did a 6:07 and then a 5:59. So that's all I had. So I'm not. That's all I can do right now. So it is what it is. Okay, maybe. Now, if you want, I run around 5. Believe it or not, I get here at 5. I do 4 or 5 miles, and. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But what I'm saying is I usually, if you want to do a longer run, like I usually run in the morning around 5 o'clock, I do 4 or 5 miles, then I do the workout at 6. So you can either come early or just come at 6. Whatever. Yeah, all right. Bye-bye. All right, sorry about that. I'm moving on. So let's, what I'm doing right now, I have 110 emails, so I'm not even going to try to do those, but basically, I'm listening to my students. I already did this one, so I'm going to the next one. So this next student is Khalid. He's doing integrated speaking practice test number 20, so let me talk to him. Hi, Khalid. This is Michael, and I'm going to listen to your integrated speaking practice test number 20. All right, so I'm downloading it right now.
The professor talks about the tornado's genesis, which is the process of formation of tornadoes, and he goes through 3 theories that explain the formation of tornadoes.
Good.
The first theory
I like that. So you're
of tornadoes, which
here. Hold on.
From thunderstorms, which is the most destructive.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning again.
The professor talks about the tornado's genesis, which is the process of formation of tornadoes, and he goes through 3 theories that explain the formation of tornadoes.
Good. So he explains 3 theories that explain the formation of tornadoes. So you have a good introduction. You talk about theory 1, theory 2, theory 3. That's it. How hard is that?
The first theory talks about the majority of tornadoes.
Let me check your pronunciation.
The first theory talks about the majority formation of tornadoes. The first theory talks about the majority.
Okay, so the first theory, and don't forget with theory, make sure your tongue's between your teeth. So, theory.
Tornadoes which form from thunderstorms, which is the most destructive kind of tornadoes.
Okay.
And
it sounds like you're saying distracting, but the most destructive.
In this process, winds change its direction and speed, and the main component of tornadoes of this type is the tilting, stretching, and squeezing.
Okay.
The The second theory is the bottom-down theory, which states that
So the second theory, according to the speaker, is a bottom-down theory. So put those voice markers as you move from the first, second to the third theory. You want to make sure you're explaining who is saying this information.
there is a collision between ascending hot air and descending cool air, which lead to rotation between those two collided streams.
Okay?
The third theory talks about another type of tornadoes, which are a weaker type of tornadoes that are formed from changing in the temperature of the air.
All right.
The professor talks about.
All right, let's take a look at the rubrics now. Let's figure out a score here. So I think overall, delivery, very good. Pronunciation, you did better on your pauses and hesitations this time. Good control of your language use, and you had an organized, I think, response. So overall, I think this is a very good response on your part. I'm going to put you at about 24 to 26 points out of 30, 3.1 to 3.3 out of 4. All right, thank you. That speaker you guys just heard at YouTube, wow, he has the best tone ever. This guy, I told him he has a radio voice. It wasn't very loud. You may have trouble hearing what he was saying, but very, very good voice. I can listen to this guy all day long. All right, let me go ahead and send him a quick message so he can get my comments. It's one of those busy days, no joke, boy. Woo! I got a lot of stuff going on. I got up at 4 o'clock today. I went out and did a workout. I ran on the grass. I came back. I worked out in the gym. I came over to school around 7 o'clock, had some breakfast, and I've been grading stuff ever since. So, okay, let me send him a quick message. So, college speaking for January 25th. This student, the guy that you guys just heard, I got a really strong feeling here. It's very likely he will get over 26. Probably 27 on the speaking. I would not be surprised. As long as he has a good day and he doesn't draw a blank and go crazy when he does his independent integrated task. If he's on his game and does really well, I think he'll get over 26. That is my guess. And I'm pretty good at guessing about these kind of things. I know my online students very well. Okay, we have one more here. Let's see. Lesson number 11. So, Olena is doing some pronunciation practice. And yes, if you join my online course, you can also practice your pronunciation. I have about 48 different pronunciation lessons, and at the end of each lesson you can do some voice recordings. You can email them to me and I will listen to them and comment on them. All right, so let's see. I'm going to see. She's doing, I think, she's doing lesson number 8. Okay, let me go ahead and download the file here. Here we go.
In this situation, you recognize.
Okay, so let's see which one she's doing here. So I need to find her task. Got it. Okay, so she's doing pronunciation practice here, so let me show you guys at YouTube exactly what it is that she's practicing. This is very tough. These two vowel sounds are killers for a lot of people on the speaking section of the TOEFL. To show you guys what I'm talking about, these sounds. Can you distinguish between these? You guys at YouTube, give you guys some practice here. You ready? I want you to repeat after me. Number one, meet, mit. Peat, pit. Leap, lip. Seat, sit. Heat, hit. Cheap, chip. Eat, it. Teen, tin. Dean, din. Bean, bin. All right, so overall, I'm going to listen to see how she does with these particular sounds. If your first language is Spanish, this is going to kill you. You don't have that I sound. You have the E, but not the I vowel sound. Okay, let me go ahead and talk to her now. Yeah, hi there, Elena, and I am Michael, and I'm going to listen to your pronunciation practice for January 25th, 2017. So let's see how you're doing with these two specific vowel sounds.
In this situation, you recognize that your teacher had a desire to be respected.
Right, make that sound to be respected, E, B. And then situation, that TU there, Elena, you want to pronounce that as a CH sound. So situation. All right, let's keep going.
In 1978, the United States Supreme Court declared marriage to be of fundamental importance to all individuals, and the plane uses jet engines, or even a propeller in some cases, to move itself forward. Air rushes by the wind.
Okay, so the E sound, I want you to work on a little bit more. You need to make it longer. Wing, wing.
The pilot must increase.
Now the word pilot, you need to pronounce that with more air. So the pilot must.
Engine power, which increases thrust, which increases lift over again, thus making this drop in altitude manual.
Okay.
Anyone who can read and write can improve the efficiency of their memory.
Okay. Okay, so overall, I'm going to say you still need a little more practice, I think, with the E. Bit, beat, mit, meet. Okay, so let's practice these together. Elena, you ready? In this situation, you recognize that your teacher has a desire to be respected. 2. In 1978, the United States Supreme Court declared marriage to be of fundamental importance to all individuals. 3. As the plane uses jet engines, or even a propeller in some cases, to move itself forward, air rushes by the wing. 4. The pilot must increase engine power, which increases thrust, which increases lift over again, thus making this drop in altitude manual. And number 5, anyone who can read and write can improve the efficiency of their memory. And there you go. All right, so thank you, Elena, for completing that particular exercise. Keep up the good work. So how did you guys do at YouTube with those sounds? Can you pronounce those sounds correctly? For example, do you know the difference? I'll give you a couple of sounds. Be careful. Sheet, shit. Beach, bitch. Make sure you're not saying the one or the other. If you say shit, that's a swear word. If you say sheet, like your bed sheets, that's a different word. If you say I'm going to the beach today, right, that's one word. If you say bitch, that's a swear word. So be careful. Make sure you can distinguish between those two sounds. It will help you on the speaking section of the TOEFL IBT. So being more intelligible is a good thing. That's what you want to do, right? You want to make sure that people can understand what you're saying. What do you guys think of YouTube? I got a haircut. Who cares? But when you get old, you don't want to have a lot of hair because, as you can see, it's not growing very well. But I went yesterday, I went to the barber. It said just number 2 everywhere. That was it. So they cut my hair. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and send this student my comments that you guys just heard at YouTube. And this student, I'm telling you, very motivating. She does her speaking practice every day, no kidding. Every day I get an email from her with either a speaking task or pronunciation practice. That's what you want to do. When you're preparing for the TOEFL, you want to find many opportunities to use English as much as you can. That becomes very important. And that's it. Okay, what do I do now? I'm actually going to check some email here. I have 110 emails. I got to start getting through this stuff. Interesting. I got a grammar question you guys might be interested in. Yeah, you guys are going to want to see this one. Okay, so this is too complicated. I better not answer this one right now. I'm going to do a live video later on when I go to my office, but one of my students just sent me a grammar question, and I want to answer it right now, but I have class in 6 minutes. My students are going to be coming in any minute here, so I think it's better that I postpone that. So, hey, I got to go. So I will see you guys later. Probably it's 8:54 right now, California time. Probably at about 10:30 I will do another live video for today.